Hey gang, I thought I'd do an extra video today because I did a video on how to make your Google Pixel 2 into a guitar amplifier. And if you don't have a Google Pixel 2, why would you care about that? Or an Android even. So I thought I'd use the opportunity to elicit some of your suggestions for and bounce some ideas off you and to let you know what's coming up on the channel and what songs we're going to cover. So, first thing I wanted to bounce off you was the idea of doing live streaming. So, the idea that I thought I would do was take some topic at some scheduled time and cover the topic for maybe 5 to 10 minutes and then just do Q&A or take your questions. That's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. Take your questions, do whatever, all right? And keep it fairly short, maybe a half hour or so, but do a live stream. I don't know how often. Anyway, I would love to get your thoughts on whether that makes sense to you, whether you'd show up once in a while, and maybe even what times are good. All right, enough about that. Second thing is, I just wanted to cover the format. Over the last year, I've been trying to do 2 videos a week. And the first video is usually a more in-depth video. Often it's a song, usually it's a song, with a solo, and we'll cover the solo at least, and often some of the chords. So usually an in-depth solo. And then a second video that's not as in-depth. Maybe it's a lick, maybe it's a piece of theory, maybe it's a little guitar technique, maybe it's a demo of something. Anyway, I want to keep that same format if possible. If the streaming kind of supersedes one of those, I would try and make it be the second, the simpler of those 2 that I would forego. So that would be my idea. Try to keep the 2 videos a week, do the live stream, but if one of them has to go, it'd be the second of the 2 videos. And would love to get your suggestions on what that second video ought to be. If it's a lick, great, I can keep doing those. If it's some equipment that you'd like to see, or some technique, or some theory, some simple theory, if I can do it, I'd love to do it. Okay, now to the more exciting stuff, the songs. So, keeping it short here, I get lots and lots of requests for songs. The list is super long. I want to share with you a little bit about what's coming up fairly soon. And if I forgot your song and it's been there for a while, please remind me, okay? So let me share with you a couple that I'm working on currently right now. Are 25 and 6 to 4 by Chicago, and Mama Let Him Play, and Blue on Black. So Mama Let Him Play is a Doucette song. Blue on Black's Kenny Wayne Shepherd. All of those are coming. All of those are difficult, and they take some time. But fear not, they are coming. A number of you have asked, hey, I'm waiting for this solo, or hey, I'm waiting for this. Yeah, it's coming. Okay, so anyway, just wanted to assure you I'm working on those. Here are a few others. Now I'm going to consult my notes, if you will. Oh, I forgot to mention one other one that got bumped up the list. My wife asked for Doctor My Eyes. It is a great song, a lovely song. If you're a subscriber who's not my wife, I think you'll probably forgive me for bumping that one up the list a little bit. Okay, now on to some of the other lists of things that are coming on. Wildflower. Oh, great song. That's been a long time request. I just haven't been able to do it. I don't know why. I got to do it. It's coming up. Come Together, Beatles, Badge. Oh, awesome song. Home at Last, Steely Dan. Just Steely Dan in general. I haven't been able to do Steely Dan lately. Not sure why. I got to put some of that on the bump it up. Keep Your Hands to Yourself, Georgia Satellites. Remember that one? I used to play that in a ton of bars. One-hit wonders. I Will, the Beatles. A Man I'll Never Be by Boston. Ain't Gonna Give Up on Love, Stevie Ray. Gotta love that. Gimme Shelter, Fantasy, Aldo Nova, blast from the 80s. Axis Bold as Love. Bad Company, some Pink Floyd. I Know a Little. Yeah. Gimme 3 Steps. Lots of Skinner. Let's see, some more AC/DC, The Jack. I'm going to redo Back in Black. Walk This Way, I just did that one. Axis Bold as Love, Little Wing, I think I mentioned that earlier. Blue on Black. Key to the Highway, my goodness, that's got to be coming. I did one, but it was my own soloing, and somebody asked for the Clapton version. You know that there's a zillion versions out there, including my favorite, which is Freddie King. But Clapton's with Derek and the Dominoes, pretty awesome. Anyway, and tons of blues. You know I love playing the blues. So all that's coming up. Would love to hear any other suggestions, or if I didn't mention your song, remind me, and we'll get it up there, okay? All right, thanks for your patience, and have an awesome Sunday. Hope you enjoy the day. We will see you on down the road.